Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Hypno News Live. Let me just double check we've got audio and everything. We have got audio. Yes, so as you'll see, I am flying solo. Jim Kellner is currently in a customs line, either coming from Canada or going to Canada, one of the two. If you're there, Jim, in the comment section, do let us know. A great show lineup for today, but like I say, I'm flying solo. There he is. Jim is here in the comment section. Jim, are you going into Canada or coming out from Canada? Which one is it? So yes, you would have seen he's leaving Canada. There we go. Did you manage to catch up with Jim Cole or any of the cool Canadians out there? Yes. So yeah, great show today. Going through it, I'm gonna take my time and talk slowly so we can pan this out. Because normally we've got the banter between me and Jim. Never mind. Never mind. Should find out details for when was the Canadian Hypnosis Conference. I forgot to chase that up actually. That would be interesting to find out. So in today's show, we have got information on Heartland's Hypnosis Conference, which is the next big one, I believe, and which is a fantastic one. Both me and Jim love this one. I just ferried my wife around to various fitness restaurants in Vancouver. Very nice indeed. In fact, yeah, that is cool. I need to speak to your advice about Vietnamese food. I need to know what's the best, what's the nicest. Being a culinary expert as you are, Jim. So yes, Heartland is coming up. Heartland is a great conference for both hypnotherapists and stage hypnotists and those on the metaphysical tract as well. They do have various different lines as such of speakers, and it's very pro stage hypnosis friendly. And it's great because William, helps stage guys by sorting out a couple of shows as well. And it's always a good laugh. Me and Jim always have fun there as well. And we will be going live from the Heartland Conference, which is absolutely amazing. So as I'm talking about, what can't speak, can't lie. Let me put up a link there in the comment section. So you'll see a link to the Heartland Hypnosis Conference, which is going to be great. It's at the end of April. Both me and Jim are doing talks and trainings there as well as a fantastic lineup of some great speakers that are going to be there. And it is one that you get. It's like a, it's not a massive one, and it's not an intimate one. It's somewhere in the middle where it's still close enough that you can speak to these really great presenters, the superstars in hypnosis, but at the same time, there's such a great, vast variety as well. And yeah, I really enjoyed my time there. It's definitely one of my favorites as well. Speaking of conferences, after that, we've also got the, let me just take that off there so it'll pop up here. We've also got the IAPH conference. Their spring conference is coming up. That is in, I think what is the date on that one? Let me just have a quick look on here. That is soon. May the 19th to the 21st. So yeah, that is going to be a great, and that's in Orlando, Florida. Florida. I love conferences that are in warm places. That's always interesting. Now, guys, if you are watching this and you are looking at organising a workshop or a conference or a seminar or a summit, then do let either me or Jim know, and we can feature it on the show. And we would love to have you as a guest on talking about your conference and what makes it special as well. Because it's great to see a lot of these smaller conferences coming for more niche, more specialist, whether it be for a particular niche within hypnosis or whether it be for a particular locality or area, which is important because it means that local community of hypnotists can get together as well. So do let us know on that as well. So in the news, this is a really interesting article that Jim found, and it's basically about, and this is it's fascinating for me because we do have different laws versus like the UK versus America, but I didn't know this about Israel. Apparently, Israel has a very strict law when it comes to performing hypnosis. And very similar to the way that the UK laws were changed, according to this article, there was an incident many years ago where a young girl of 17 was hypnotized and got stuck in hypnosis. There was difficulty getting her out from the stage show. And on the back of that, they created the use of hypnosis law. And now it's only medical professionals in Israel that hold medical certificates and that can do hypnosis. Whereas here in the UK, it's not as strict, but we still need to have various things in place, insurances. We have to apply for consent from the local council. So it's interesting to see that Israel has something similar to that as well. Interesting article, and I would recommend you to read it, whether you agree with it or not. It's always fascinating. I think it's weird that a lot of these hypnosis laws were put in place in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, whereas now I don't think they would do. I think now people have a better understanding of the psychology of it. But let me know what you think. Put it in the comment section, whether you think there should be more regulation for stage hypnosis or not. I know here in the UK, we have a prominent stage hypnotist that is very pro more regulation. And I quite like the regulation that we've got in the UK. It's not too difficult, but it does get rid of the idiots and the cowboys. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. On the pro tip, now this is a really great pro tip, and it's not even my pro tip. This is going to be a link to a YouTube video. Paul Ramsey, fantastic guy, put a YouTube live out yesterday, kind of calling stage hypnotists and saying, listen, you guys need to do better. It's easy for a stage hypnotist to be out there and be successful and be mediocre. The link to that is in the comment section now. And really, it's such a great video. And he talks about how, because stage hypnosis is so unique, it is possible for someone to do a show, get an applause and get paid, but only be mediocre. And that, is one of the things that will kill off stage hypnosis. People are just not seeing great shows. But yeah, have a look at the video. It is a fantastic video. And he makes a very valid point indeed. As a stage hypnotist myself, I'm always trying to do better. I'm always trying to deliver value and do a good performance. But you never know. Audiences don't tell you. Bookers don't tell you. People are too polite. They'll kind of go, great show, there's your money, and off you go. Whereas it's good sometimes to have your peers critique you so you can improve. And it's one of the things as stage hypnotists we do suffer from. We tend to not take on board positive criticism. We take it as an attack, and it ends up being an online battle and feud. But that leads me very, I say cleverly, that makes it sound like I planned it, but it definitely wasn't planned. It leads me into the next section, which is not far off now. We're just over 2 weeks to this, and this is the Performing Hypnosis Summit. This looks like it's going to be a fantastic event. In fact, there is a link to it in the comment section there now, but let me just do this now. I'm going to bring you up a screen share of the Performing Hypnosis Summit website because I want you to see just how amazing this lineup is. And there we go. So let's just go in here and let's just have a look at some of these names. Now, bear in mind, this is on, look at this, 15 days, 12 hours, 49 minutes and 15 seconds until the start of this. Now, these are some of the greatest names within the industry, and these are all going to be in one place over 2 days where you can really learn some valuable information to help you, whether you're a stage hypnotist, a street hypnotist, a hypnotherapist, or whatever it is that you use hypnosis for. Tom Silver will be the keynote on this. Paul Ramsey is going to be there. William Mitchell is going to be there. Dan's going to be there. Jeff's going to be there. Arthur's going to be there. Jonathan Royal, Anthony Glitch, James Zellers, Michael Bowlett, Rob de Groof from Amsterdam, Belgium is going to be there. Colin Chapman, Anthony Gailey, corporate hypnotist, speaker and trainer. This guy is at the top of his tree. Graham Webber, Derek Watkins, Ron Stubbs, Jeffrey Powers, John Sabone, Marshall Silver. That's right, Marshall Silver, Terry Stokes, Albert Nuremberg, Jim Lutz, Richard Barker, Eric Mina, and both myself and Jim will be popping our heads in as well. Now, literally, where can you pick a lineup like that where, as a performance hypnotist, you can be learning from those names? And here's the most crazy bit. Here is the crazy bit. The price of this to attend is $27. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. There we go. Fraser Penman, evening, Grant. Or should I say good morning? Good morning, Fraser. How are you, buddy? Hopefully you are well. I'm seeing you're doing your rounds on the podcast circuit, which is amazing. But yeah, Fraser, check out that the Hypnosis Summit there. There is some of the absolute greats in the industry. I mean, I'm really excited for Marshall Silver, to be fair, and Terry Stokes. You know, everyone in there, there is some people that you may love. There's probably a couple of people in there that you absolutely hate. But here's the thing. There's definitely somebody within that you can learn from, because they definitely are at the top of their tree. Let me show you that lineup one more time. Tom Silver, Paul Ramsey, William Mitchell, Arthur Michaela, Jeff Benning, Dan Griette, James Sellers, Anthony Glitch, Jonathan Royal, Colin Chapman, Rob DeGroof, Michael Brody, Derek Watkins, Graham Webber, Anthony Gailey, John Sabone, Jeffrey Powers, Ron Stubbs, Albert Nuremberg, Terry Stokes. Guys, Terry Stokes, it's worth the ticket price just for that. Marshall Silver, Eric Mina, Richard Barker, Jim Lutz. What more can be said about that? This is not going to be a sales pitch for that, but literally, there we go. There is a link. The link is going to be, let me get the link for you, Fraser. There we go. There'll be a link for that on there. It looks absolutely amazing. It really is. And that's the Performing Hypnosis Summit. He says, as he's just deleted it off his side there. 1 second. PerformingHypnosisSummit.com. Fraser, it is. Let me pop this link on here. There we go. It should be in the chat there. Like I say, it literally is. I don't even know if that is the correct link there, Jim. But yeah, it is some amazing people talking about all the different aspects of performing hypnosis. I'm really excited about it. Really, really excited about it. And so, Fraser, it would be great to see you there as well. So yes, so that is it. Fraser, again, you know, if you've got any news, anything you want to shout about the world of hypnosis, let us know. Let either me or Jim know, and we're happy to talk about it on their show. I wonder if Jim has made it through customs at the moment. Fantastic. I wonder if Jim has made it through customs. He's gone quiet now, so I'm going to assume that he has. Next week, we should have a special guest for you on the show as well. And I'm really excited for next week's show. So do join us for that. And that is it from this week. Just going back through some of the links that we had. That was the link to Heartlands, which is fantastic. Fraser himself was at Heartlands last year as well and did a great talk. That is the IAPH, the spring conference. That is the Israeli law and the pro tip from Paul Ramsey about stage hypnotists doing better. and obviously the Performing Hypnosis Summit there. So guys, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Do let me know in the comments section any kind of comments you have about tonight's show. I am going to get myself off to bed. It is now 20 past one in the morning. Fraser Penman says, Heartlands was a fantastic conference. Are you back there this year, Grant? I believe I'm going to be. I'm over there quite a bit this year, which is quite nice. But yeah, you know me, Fraser. If there was a fridge door opening with a light on, I'll turn up and perform. So hopefully you're doing well as well, buddy. Next week, we should have Jim back where he can tell us all about his travels. And yeah, take care. So for me, from Fraser, from everyone else, good night, God bless, and take care.